wall.
You tear up the wall, so
you don't tear up the wall.
Where you want to put?
Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. You know, this week has a lot of hither and yon, a little pish posh, a little this and that. And I finally got like a little tripod for my phone because I normally film my vlogs on my phone. Although I did rediscover this. This little cutie camera is currently charging. This little cutie camera, I'm so hyped to use this again. It's been in my camera bag for a long time. I got this literally in 2014 and it's got a really cool camcorder-y kind of style, which I think would be really cool, like with some post-production editing. And so I'm really excited about that. Right now I'm waiting for my friend to get here so that we can bake together. We're gonna bake and have drinks. I don't know that I'm gonna film a ton of it because she's never been on my channel before and I don't want to be like weird, you know, but I will show you what I have prepared. Then over here I have all of my baking goods. These are also some like straggler glasses, but vanilla extract, baking powder, marshmallow fluff, powdered sugar. This is brown sugar. This is baking soda, flour, regular granulated sugar. I've got a few things that we can add. We were going to be making some ginger latte cookies, which is why I have molasses. However, I realized that I don't have powdered espresso. I only have like regular espresso grounds. So I got a few more additives just in case we change our plan. So I have this super dramatic Reese's peanut butter bar. It's like filled. I have some almonds, this Ferrero Rocher. I'm really honestly wanting to cut this up and put this in a cookie. I think that'd be so good. And I've got two different types of chocolate chips, some coconut shavings, my salt, some allspice, some oats, and then this is just my container of all my like baking bits and bobs. A little cutting board, and then of course, like I said, I have some espresso back here in case we decide to do something with that. So yeah, these are all of my things. It's a Monday night. We're on our way to see, what is it called? The Fire Inside?
Yeah, that's right.
The Fire Inside with Ryan Destiny and Ryan Tyree Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah. At Alamo Drafthouse, where the tickets cost $20,000 each. Okay, so we just got back from watching The Fire Inside.
Yes, Fire Inside.
About Clarissa Shields.
Yeah, Clarissa Shields.
And I rated a 9 out of 10. Or maybe like an 8.5.
I give it an 8.5.
Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was a nice watch.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't too traumatizing. It wasn't too this, too that. It did have a little bit of dead time in there, a little bit, like it lagged a little. But I mean, other than that, I didn't have any major.
Inspiring. Good.
Yeah, it was inspiring. It had a lot of nice, like, black joy. It had some black joy in there that I enjoyed, that I didn't expect. I didn't do a ton of research on the film itself or like who it was based on, but I did see the trailer, and then I was like, when I saw that it was directed and produced by Barry Jenkins, I was like, oh, yeah, it probably would be really good. So.
Well, I forgot the person who directed it.
Oh, was it directed by?
I think Calvin said it was.
Oh, it was written by.
Yeah.
Why you have to laugh? Because I'm wrong. Cut the cameras.
But
anyways, Charles is about to try to clown me. We love the movie. Watch it. It was good. Goodbye. Good night. Another day, another show, and tonight we're seeing English at Roundabout Theater. We're actually kind of running late and it's actually freezing, so. Okay, we're here. We're seeing English. It is the first show of the year and I'm excited. What do you think? We did see this in like a preview kind of way, I guess. So we're curious if we like it a lot live, or if we'll have different feelings, or if we'll still like it. I think we'll still like it, but I'm excited. My spirits are a little on the low side. I saw some very jarring things on the way up here, so it's really taking the wind out of me. So I'm trying to get my energy back up so I can have a good time. So let's hope this is good. Had to come to Target for some snacks. Are we going to play the game?
Yeah, you want one?
Yeah.
But you always really knew I just wanna be with you. But I'm in so deep.
I got We are black. It is so cold. Oh, thank you so much, porch light. It is so freezing. We're like power walking to the house, and we feel like honestly we shouldn't even have to talk at this point because it's that cold. But I had to come on here and update y'all. And I'm walking so fast I can hardly breathe. Okay, so we're finally in the house for tonight's snack rotation. I'm eating some lesser evil cheddar popcorn. I have a Celsius that I poured into a glass of ice that looks nothing like the flavor. This looks radioactive. Let's get it on the screen. I have some chocolate chips, and I have these. This packaging is beautiful. They knew what they were doing with this. They knew what they were doing. This is called Better Sour. It's globally inspired sour gummy candy. I'm sharing this with Charles, and by sharing, I'm going to give him like one piece. And that's that. And Charles is making pasta. What kind of pasta are you making, Charles?
Some tomato basil mozzarella ravioli with 4 cheese Alfredo.
Oh, it really rolls off the tongue. Classic flavor. Classic. But yeah, we're about to play Gears of War. We just got back from seeing the show. We had a mishap with our Gears of War game because who's to say whose fault it was, but we had to start over. We had to start over, and Charles had to like literally power through the whole game by himself to catch us up to back where we were. Yeah, so now we're back on track and we're like further ahead. This is really one of the last chances we have to play it because like the series is coming to an end up until the new one comes out. So we're just gonna have a good time with it. But yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey, and welcome back to the vlog. So today is Sunday. This has been an interesting week. It's the first week of January, and I honestly just want to sit and chat. Like, I just want to have a good time with you and chat. I currently have my water bottle here. It's as big as my head, to be honest. I'm trying to get that water intake. I decided to do 75 medium, which is really not too tough because I feel like it's just the right amount of a challenge for me. I think 75 hard would be a bit too far for me personally. I don't want to set myself up for potential failure, so it's easier for me to kind of get to this challenge than it would be for me to start 75 hard and then potentially fail because some of the things are a bit rigid. So as a part of my 75 medium rules, I'm increasing my water intake. I am working out daily, except for like maybe one active rest day, which I think is probably going to be Sundays. But every other workout day is a workout and a walk. So I love to get out. I don't love to get out where I live, actually. That's a whole other conversation. But I do like to walk. And so I typically try to prioritize a walk and some type of workout indoors. So that part of it is very similar to 75 hard. And then reading 10 pages of a book, or if it's an audiobook, I guess like 10 to 20 minutes of a book. So yeah, my rules aren't super rigid, but they are very poignant and they do have purpose. And so that's kind of what I'm focusing on. My whole thing this year is just consistency in general. I love to just stay consistent about my personal like health and fitness goals. So that's what I'm on. But I definitely would love to chat with you if you're on that too, because it would be really cool to do that with someone else or with like a group of people. This week I went on a lot of interviews. Well, a lot being two, because as you know, I was recently kind of like laid off. I talked about that in a recent video. I definitely recommend checking that out because I kind of really go into my feelings about it, and I vlogged like right after it happened, I guess, like my last day. So I definitely recommend watching that if you just want to get a little more insight. But yeah, this is like technically the first week like back on the horse, like trying to get to where I want to go and trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I think sometimes like people get laid off and it's this idea that like, okay, well, yeah, you don't have a job, but what does that mean? Like, are you just fully like broke? Or are you like kind of broke? And I'm like kind of broke. I'm like kind of somewhere between kind of broke and broke. I don't know. But it's difficult because it's like I have the necessities, but only barely, really, most times. And I know that a lot of people are struggling financially, like just in general, because things are just really hard at the moment for a lot of people. And I guess for me, I'm just trying to figure out on top of that, what is it that I want to be doing like in my life. I've been a graphic designer and I've been a chef, and those have been things that have kind of run concurrently. And then other times I've just been solely focused on those. And now I just kind of feel like my identity in terms of what I like and what I know and what I'm interested in is really shaken up. And that's really difficult for me. I think that I always have a lot of different interests and I've never really limited myself. But this experience just feels very different. It feels very rejection heavy. And I think it just kind of came right at the time of like a very difficult time of year, like holidays and like post-election blues and like all that kind of stuff wrapped up just made it worse. So I'm figuring it out. That's all I know. So I'm going to keep doing vlogs, of course. That's definitely on the agenda for this channel. I love doing vlogs. I love just doing like sit and chatting videos. I'll keep doing cooking stuff, of course. If you want to like read the stuff I write or type or like my little thoughts and stuff like that, I do post on Substack. I love Substack. She's the girl. I don't know that she's gonna take the place of other social platforms that I use probably too often, but I do love the mental break that I feel whenever I'm on that app. I do enjoy that. I'm also wanting to do something called Sunday Paper, which is just like a little segment on my Substack where it's just kind of like an inspiration blog kind of thing where like I share like food that I think is cool, or like little blurbs, or like maybe compile other articles in it and like feature other writers. Like I think that'd be really cool. So that's something that I'm kind of working on currently, and I think would just be like a really nice distraction project for me. And yeah, that's kind of like the gist of it. I think that I'm just at a point in time where I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm feeling very all over and very kind of directionless in a way. And I'm just trying to kind of like stay focused and like find things that bring me joy and stay passionate about the things that I really care about, which is like food and creativity and graphic design and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. In other news, recently I watched the movie The Fire Inside with Ryan Destiny and Brian Tyree Henry. That movie was so good. I saw it in theaters at Alamo Drafthouse. I did vlog a bit of it, and that was so good. I really enjoyed that movie. It didn't have like a bunch of black trauma in it. It was PG-13, I believe, and it wasn't super long. Like it wasn't like too long, borderlining 2+ hours, if you know what I'm saying. And that was a really nice, refreshing watch, I feel, just in general. I love seeing some of the black joy in there. It's really nice. So it kind of encouraged me to kind of maybe make like a movie watch list for the year. There are some movies that I want to watch, and it's not going to be like super brand new movies. It's going to be a mixture of like classics that I've just never seen, movies that are like really popular socially, like, you know, movies people quote a lot. And then it'll also be mixed in with like some new movies in there too. So if you're interested in kind of following along with the watch list, or if you also have some things that you're trying to watch and you want to like link up, let your girl know, because I think that'd be really fun too. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this week's vlog. I know it was kind of all over the place. I think next week I'm gonna vlog a little more linear and maybe not be bopping around a lot. We'll see. I'd love for it to feel like a seamless kind of storyline. of the week, but sometimes it gets a little bit wild. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you next week. Bye.